saying. I think she do it on purpose, y'all. She said she did do it on purpose. Nicole, in the words of Richard Heath, the world's greatest engineer, but Sean P. Williams will not say anything to keep life quiet. Oh, okay. She gave me the claps. I feel real special. I got the claps today. Richard don't know nothing about that. Let me be quiet. You don't know what Richard I'm talking about. I could be talking about the other Richard, see? So I'm not going there. Is this mic on? Uh-oh, hold on. She ain't got your mic on?
Because you didn't introduce anybody yet.
No excuse. No excuse. If you hear somebody's voice right now, it's Richard Bass. Richard A. Bass, playwright, filmmaker. What else?
We're going to stop there.
Oh, there you go.
Director, writer, producer.
Yeah. Writer, producer, yeah. So let the people know who are you and what you do. Richard A. Bass.
Richard A. Bass, like Sean P. said. Well, I'm a writer, producer, director. Done plays, movies, managed a couple artists. Love entertainment.
And how many years you been doing entertainment? Was this your 10th year or past 10?
It's probably past 10.
I want you to sit down and figure it out. I know I'm past 10. I know I'm past 13.
Listen, my first play that I actually did was back in 2002.
Okay. So you've been doing it longer than me. I started 2006, see?
Yeah. First play 2002, Ferris State University.
Okay. So we got to figure it out. 2002 to 2021. 19 years?
19 years.
Wow. That's cool.
Wow. Yeah, it is.
Wow. And how many plays and how many movies? See? Right.
Listen,
sometimes you don't keep count. Right. But
we just
you just do it. Right.
We just do it for the love. If I count, I would say well over. Because me and my business partner Melissa Talbot, we produce and direct for other people as well.
Right.
So, I would say well over 10 plays.
Okay.
Movies, I would say we're at probably 5.
Okay.
Well, I'm at 5.
5. Okay. 5 movies and 10 plays.
Mm-hmm. At least.
Okay. Do this. I like to pick with my guests. Name as many plays as you can, and I know you can name all 5 of your movies. Do the plays first.
Oh my gosh.
I know. And then let them know, because I think you got one play on streaming service or DVD. Which one?
Streaming. That's Entangled.
Okay.
That was my first national DVD. My first national play. So we have Entangled. My very first play was called You Ain't No Different at Ferris State University.
Okay.
Then I've done. What is it called? Look, that's bad.
See, that's the craziness, right?
I've done Out of Bounds.
Okay,
that was another one. I did.
That was the basketball one. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that one.
Then the one there was another one I did. His Story, Our Reality. So I think those were the 4 plays that I wrote. 3 plays that I wrote myself. But then I've worked on. Stay in Your Place 1 and 2.
Okay.
We've done Naomi Nicole's, Dear Future Husband, Call Me Daddy. We've done Stacey Johnson's, both her plays. I can't remember them right now.
Right.
We've done work with Angela Dunlap on 2 plays, Sugar Mama's Wedding, and All Men. It was all play.
Right. You can't remember everything. That's the funniness. Yeah. Okay.
So Tanita Johnson, we worked with Tanita Johnson. We've worked with Mark Hunter.
Okay.
Yeah, quite a few people.
And then you, movies. Do the 5 movies.
Okay. I'm gonna first start off with my movie, Chocolate Kiss.
Okay. Yeah.
Warrior Pride.
Okay.
Dear Future Husband.
Okay.
Turn of the Cheek.
Okay, that's 4.
Fakers.
Okay, Vanessa Lynn.
Okay.
Fakers. All right. Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. All right, and sitting right next to Richard A. Bass, we have Don V. But you could go ahead and give out your full name.
Yeah, it's Don Calamia.
Okay.
And I've been a theater critic here in this area for, well, since about 2001 until I retired in 2016.
Wow.
But I'd also done it for a couple of years back in the late 70s, early 80s for the Observer and Eccentrics. And I don't even want to tell you how long I've been in professional theater. I feel like grandpa in comparison to listening to you.
I feel like grandpa.
But,
wow.
You know, I started as a professional actor back in 1974.
Wow.
So, you know, a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. And what was your first play? Do you remember your first play?
Yes, actually I do. It was Jack and the Beanstalk.
Okay.
And I was Jack.
And how old was you?
Well, I was an adult.
Okay.
It was for a children's theater program that used professional actors to do shows for children.
Okay.
So, you know, we were all adults. I was in college at the time.
Okay. What college you attended?
Mercy College.
Okay.
Back before it combined with
U of D. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So you got quite a few famous people that came out of Mercy.
Yeah, there's a few.
You know, you gonna name them or no?
Well, you know, I mean, there's but I mean, a lot of them came out of really the U of D Mercy program.
Okay, so
you
not
know,
out of Mercy.
Like,
yeah.
you know, probably the most famous right now would be Keegan Michael Key.
Yeah.
And in fact, he worked for me.
Wow.
When I had my theater company back when he was in college.
Wow.
So he did a show I wrote.
Okay.
And so, you know, we know him not all that well, but we go back.
So how was he back then?
He was good.
Okay.
He was good.
Okay.
So he was one of those people that, you know, we all said way back when, you know, this guy's got something. Mm-hmm. And he proved us right.
Okay, question. Yes. What made you not go to California? Because people always ask you that, or ask people that, be like, what made you stay? What made you, or why you didn't go?
Well, you know, a lot of my friends did either go to L.A. or New York. Mm-hmm. And, you know, it was a struggle. But I wanted to stay here and try and make of it what I could. Mm-hmm. I tried doing the actor thing, and back in the mid-'70s, you know, you had Meadowbrook, you had the Detroit Rep.
Yeah.
And beyond that, there were a couple of dinner theaters, but there really wasn't much work here for an actor. So that's when I started getting into the production side. Mm-hmm. And, you know, like every kid, you know, let's put on a theater. Let's put on a play. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I was involved in a couple of small startups. Mm-hmm. And, you know, here I am 45 or more years later.
Wow.
You know, not rich by any stretch of the imagination, but...
we do it for the love.
Well,
that's
exactly.
what I think, yeah.
Exactly. You know, and I had, you know, family here and friends here. Mm-hmm. I didn't feel like moving away.
Right. Richard, the Hollywood question, what made you stay here and not leave to go to, what, New York?
No.
Right now, it's New York, L.A., or Atlanta.
Right. No. There's a lot that I still want to do here in Detroit. There's, I've always said this, and when me and Melissa first started working together, I said I want Chosen One Productions to almost be like the Motown of acting. So being that entertainment hub. So my job, my goal is to help promote and build as many actors and actresses as I can here. So if they can fly off and do great, then I'm happy.
Right.
So that's my goal.
See, and I agree with them. Mm-hmm. Is that there's no need to go anywhere else because we've got the talent.
We got the talent right here. Yeah, I say that all the time. We got the talent.
Yep. So why not develop what we have here? You know, and make careers for people that, you know, can live and work and, you know, fulfill their dreams here instead of somewhere else. Let's profit from it. You know?
Yeah. Well, do you think the film initiative ever going to come back, or that's just a lost cause now?
Well, you know, there's talk about it coming back. You know, with a Democrat in the governor's mansion, there's a better chance.
Right.
As long as the Republicans are in control of the House and the Senate.
Right. Maybe not. Right.
But, you know, probably right now is the best shot for it.
Wow. If not, it's just not going to happen.
Right. I mean, it shouldn't have disappeared in the first place.
Yeah.
You know, it went away too early. before any results were known. I mean, probably everybody sitting here
Yeah.
all knew of success stories and all the
yeah.
auxiliary businesses that were starting up, you know, from
yeah.
catering and
Yeah.
set design and construction and all of that stuff.
Security.
And, right.
Yeah.
Right. And boom, it was gone.
Wow.
You know, it just didn't make sense.
Wow. Okay. Since you're the theater critic, where do you see theater going now? Since the pandemic, I know, and some you might could talk about, some you might can't. So, you know, what do you think?
You know, it's going to be real interesting. You know, we've never faced anything like this before. And a lot of the customer base for theaters tended to be older people. And they're the ones who have been hardest hit.
Yeah.
So will they come back? Won't they come back? You know, that's going to be the big question. You know, younger people, I think, for the most part, will be more likely to come back, even though there's still some hesitancy going on with younger people, too. But, you know, the bread and butter for so many theaters were older people. So, you know, it's probably going to be touch and go for a little while, that audiences are going to, I think, trickle back. And then hopefully all come back.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Right. And what about movies? Theaters, movie theaters.
I think it's going to be the same thing with them, too.
Touch and go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I know that I'm probably not going to go to a movie theater for a while.
So you haven't been? I done been to like 3 or 4 movies
Have you?
already. Yeah.
Yeah. There's really been nothing out there that's interested me so far.
Okay.
But, you know, though, let me qualify that. I'm the type that I go at the 10 o'clock in the morning show.
Yeah.
Are you
yeah,
too?
Yeah. I went to go see Respect yesterday, 10 o'clock. But it was about 30 people in the theater. That's more than other movies I done seen.
Right.
You know, last few movies I went to, maybe only 3 to 5 people.
Those are always my favorite audiences.
Yeah.
You know, I like being, you know, only a handful.
Right.
So, you know, I may go back to a movie.
Okay.
I guess. You know, I'll have to change my answer.
Okay. Cool. Richard, theater, and then talk about movie theaters.
Theater for me is something that I can't get away from, even though we started doing movies. I had a conversation about getting back into doing live theater.
So would you do something in 2022, or are you going to wait a minute?
As of right now, my plans is I would like to do something in 2022, probably revisit an old show or something. But yeah, I would like to do something in 2022.
Okay.
I have new material as well, but we'll see.
Okay.
We will see.
Okay.
As far as movies, the only time, and I probably had anxiety with that, try to go out to some of these movie premieres. I haven't seen.
Did you go to a movie premiere, or you didn't go?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, which one?
Narc.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that was what, last week or 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, was it 2 weeks ago? Yeah, yeah. I saw
Either
it.
last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I was there.
How was it?
It was good. It was a good
Okay.
movie.
Okay.
I got in. It was very, intense
Oh,
when
okay.
you're sitting there and watching everybody. It's like, okay, I want to get out this crowd right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm maskless.
Right.
So let me get somewhere where I can sit down. So, and by me working where I work at, I try to steer away from whatever I can. I'm like, oh man, I've seen all these people, and then you hear the stories of people breaking out with COVID and things.
Right, right.
So it's kind of touch and go for me with the movie theater.
Yep. I hear you.
Okay. All right. Well, I went to go see 9 Stacks. That was a packed crowd. It was a packed crowd. It was at the Imagine. But I did wear my mask. So I tell people just try to be safe and do what you feel that is necessary. Because I ran into one of my friends at Coney Island today, and I was trying to give him flyers to different concerts, and he said, "Sean, I'm not going out until next year." And I said, "Hey, do you? I understand that everybody taking it different because we all done lost somebody or know someone who done died because of the COVID and everything. So So that's understandable.
Yeah, I think just people need to play it smart. Whatever you're most comfortable with.
Right. Okay, did you take the vaccine? Yeah.
I mean, what I did during the COVID is I was out walking every day. So I got out of the house. If I had to go grocery shopping, I was there at 7 o'clock in the morning when it first opened. So it's me and the old ladies and the people, stocking shelves.
And that was good how they did that, where they had the seniors come in early so they could get their shopping out of the way so they wouldn't be around a lot of people, right?
Right. It's one of the few times that I've actually not minded being considered a senior.
Right. I hear you. Nothing wrong with that, though, right?
Yep. So then I would go to a restaurant if they were open and, go at odd times. So, I mean, everybody just needs to do what they feel comfortable with.
Right.
And when theaters open up, I mean, some theaters right now are talking about, maybe a September show, an October show. I'll see how the virus is doing.
Yeah.
I think I would be probably more comfortable waiting till, 2022.
Okay.
But, we'll see.
Right. Richard, did you take the shot yet or not yet?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Both?
I had both.
Okay.
It took me a second before I decided to do it. Like I said, by me working in the jail system, it was a thing of safety for my family, but also because me and my wife would be going out of town in September. So I said, okay, let me go ahead and take it just in case. We're going to Jamaica. So I said,
oh, okay. Wow.
Oh, well,
right. You got to give them the claps on that one. There you go. Right. Jamaica. Wow. Okay.
Well, we postponed a lot of trips.
Yeah, because I think you was going to a couple of trips and you I had to cancel. We was trying to do Disney. We canceled that. Yeah. So, that's the craziness. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Well, let's see. You want to go to commercials now? You ready? We at the 18-minute mark. I'm 2 minutes slow. And that's fine. Okay. We're going to do some commercials. Then we're going to come back. Then later we're going to play the Chocolate Kiss trailer. And then we're going to talk more about acting in theater. We're going to go deeper.
Let's go.
How you do it. Right.
SF Hardy presents Dancing Monkeys in My Soup. While on vacation in Peru, Jabbar discovers Pygmy Marmosets dancing in his dinner suit.
There's something in it!
Leaving the family alarmed and confused. They don't know how to get the monkeys out of the soup. Do you? SF Hardy, literacy advocate, author, and founder of Get Litty Family Reading Readiness Program, presents Dancing Monkeys in My Soup.
You've already watched every movie on every streaming service and still craving more drama, intrigue, romance, and suspense? You can stay home and get transported to another great adventure. Author Sylvia Hubbard has a series of stories that will definitely draw you in and have you craving more. With over 50 titles like Secrets, Lies, and Family Ties, He Touched Me, Black's Innocence, and Deceptive Nights, you are sure to find something for everyone. From her short story ebooks to her novels to her exciting Choose Your Own Adventure site where you direct the action. Check out sylviahubbard.com and begin your exciting new adventure today.
Would you like to have the security of knowing at the end of your life that your loved ones will be taken care of? No problem. The Covert Insurance Group has a solution for you. They offer very affordable life insurance plans, even if you have medical challenges. So give them a call right now, 313-588-0854. Or you can visit their website, www.coverlife.com, and request a free quote for you and your family members now. That's 313-588-0854.
Tough Tone got a party coming up, and the party is next week. No, it's in September. Huh? Oh, it's on the screen? Oh, where at? I don't see it. I want to see it now. No, I'm just talking. What'd you say? Shut up, shut up. Okay, Tough Tone got a party coming up. I thought he sent the commercial. I don't know. This email stuff. There it is. Okay. September 4th, Tough Tone party. Hey, you got to resend it with the commercial. The commercial you had on Facebook, man. Come on. What's wrong with people? All right, we back in the studio. Hey, I'm trying to do everything. My son will be calling in a minute. He going to do the birthdays. So since the co-host didn't show up today, I don't know what's wrong with our people. All right, somebody calling now? Oh, I thought you said something. What's the last play you seen before the pandemic? Do you remember?
Ooh.
Uh-oh, who headphones? What's that mean? Oh, okay.
Before the pandemic.
Yeah. If you can't remember, don't,
It's been too long ago.
Wow. Do you know what theater you went to?
It was probably either the Ringwald in Ferndale or Tipping Point in Northville.
Okay.
One of the two.
Are they still around, Tipping Point?
They're still around.
Okay.
They haven't announced when they're going to reopen yet.
Okay. I know they did something. I was working at Birmingham Home, and they did a program at the school I worked at. So that was real nice. I said,
cool.
Okay, I'm at the Tipping Point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And I know the Ringwald has moved.
Yeah.
They're not on Woodward Avenue anymore, but they've got a space inside the Affirmations Community Center on 9 Mile in Ferndale. And they'll be opening up a show sometime soon. I don't know if they've actually announced a date yet.
Okay.
But, they're in the process of getting the space ready, and that should be a really good fit for them.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else you heard from Stagecrafters? Who else? Name some of the other theaters.
Well,
I get emails from, what's the Jeff Daniels?
Yes.
Chelsea.
Purple Rose.
Purple Rose,
I've not seen them announce anything official yet.
Hold on one second. All right. Caller, you on the air? Is this my son?
Yes, it is.
All right. He going to do birthdays. Famous people birthdays today. Go ahead.
Number 1, we got Anthony Anderson. He is turning 50 today.
Okay.
Number 2, we got Joe Jones. He is turning 31.
Who was that again? We didn't hear the name.
Joe Jonas.
Okay, the Jonas Brothers. All right, go ahead.
And number 3, we got George Clooney, who is turning 60.
Okay. That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, you cut the list. I give you
No.
6? Okay.
No.
Who else? Who else got a birthday today?
No, that's all I got sent.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'll retext you next time. But I text you like 6 or 7 names, and we only get 3. All right. Don't worry about it, Amir. Thank you. Give a shout out to your mom right quick.
Hey, Ma. I'm right here in Georgia with her. But hey, Ma.
Bye. Talk to y'all later.
Talk to y'all later.
All right, how much y'all think I should pay my son every week to do birthdays in? I sent him 7 names.
Go ahead and pay him because you said 6 or 7, I think. So you don't even know how many you sent him.
Hey, a matter of fact, let me go through my phone list right quick.
Listen,
I'm tearing up stuff.
I listen very well.
Yeah,
you have children, you got to.
You got to, right. That's the craziness. Hold on, let me go.
They will hold you to it.
They will hold you to it.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Birthdays. Ben Affleck, 48. He didn't say that. Betty White, 99 years old today.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
99 years old. Demi Moore, she 58. And George Clooney, he said. And who else? Seth MacFarlane, that was the other person. He's 47. And he got the other people right. So, nah.
So the question goes back. Did you send him all of those?
Yes, I did. I did. But he's trying, so. And then we was trying to do the video, so don't worry about it. All right, go ahead.
How old is he now?
10.
10?
Yeah, time
Cool.
don't wait. Yeah.
Before you know it.
That's the craziness.
Yeah.
Time do not wait.
Blink
Fifth
your
grade.
He's not a teenager yet.
Nah, that's what everybody say. Wait to that. Yeah.
Wait.
You got teenagers,
I got
right?
teenagers.
Oh,
Yeah,
lucky
how old
you.
are your kids?
My oldest will be 17 on the
Wow.
25th.
What grade?
And he's a senior this year.
What school?
Ferndale University.
Wow.
And my youngest is 15.
And what grade?
He's going to the 10th, Renaissance High.
Wow, that's crazy, man. We are getting old. That's
Dirt.
all I can say. Wow.
Add dirt.
Oh, I'm old. I ain't ashamed. All right, go ahead. Talk about the Purple Rose Theater and all that. Go ahead.
Well, the Purple Rose hasn't announced their season yet, at least not that
Okay.
I've seen. So I suspect maybe early next year, but I could be
Okay.
wrong. Could be maybe later this year. Meadowbrook has announced a season,
Okay.
so I know their ticket sales are already.
I got to
ongoing.
look at their schedule. I haven't anything interesting, anything good.
You know, I saw a press release, but I didn't really pay much
Okay.
attention to it. I haven't really been out there in a number of years.
Okay.
Open,
What's the theater in Detroit off of Woodward? I forgot what they call themselves. What's the
Detroit Public Theater.
Detroit Public Theater?
Well, they made a big announcement a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
That they have a brand new building of their own,
I heard about
and
that.
I
Okay.
think it's on Third.
Is it up now or no?
They're in the process of
Okay.
finishing it up. I think the outside is all done. I think
Okay.
they're just finishing up on the inside.
Wow.
So when they started, was it 5 or 6 years ago? They were the theater that I said, they're the ones to watch.
Wow.
That the three women who run that theater are all very sharp, very savvy,
Wow.
and they had their goals. They knew how to get them, and I mean, how many other theaters here have already co-produced shows on Broadway?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So
Wow.
they're doing it. They're doing us proud.
Okay.
So I can't wait for them to reopen. Open Book in Trenton. I think they just announced earlier this week
Okay.
what their new season is going to be. So, I mean, things are beginning to trickle out.
Right.
But, with the latest uptick in COVID, who knows whether there'll
Right.
be delays. And
Yeah,
I think
that's the
why
thing. Yeah.
and I think that's why so many other theaters haven't really announced anything yet. Everybody's just kind of sitting on pins and needles. And
Yeah.
as we said earlier,
Yeah.
nobody wants to make
Right.
the big announcement and then
And
have to
then
pull
have
it
to
back.
cancel the show. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
the same way. Yeah. Okay. The co-host just texted me saying, "Hey, I totally forgot. The power is out, so I'm dealing with. Hold on, I gotta look. I'm dealing with.
Wear your glasses.
Somebody. No, I'm dealing with that. Okay. It was other things, other notifications pop up. I hate when that happens. Well, I should call her and tell her to call in the show. But then if her power is out,
You don't want her to drain her
that's-
battery.
Right, yeah, because this been a crazy summer for storms and everything.
Yep, it has
been. Did y'all power go out? Or
No.
Okay.
Yeah, mine didn't.
Wow. And yours didn't go.
No, my sisters did, so my refrigerator is full of their food.
Wow. Yeah, my father power went out and it's still out.
But
So.
what's crazy is
Yeah.
our internet went out, though.
Wow.
While I was messaging AT&T now to let them know that our house is free and clear of COVID, so they can send a text in and
Oh,
fix it.
wow, because they trying. Wow.
Yeah.
This is crazy. It's so crazy out here. That's beyond ridiculous.
And
Yeah.
it's crazy because I got a Roku TV in my bedroom, so my remote continuously gets lost. So I don't have no other way to switch it over.
Wow. So is that your fault or AT&T or who?
I'm blaming
the
AT&T.
Oh, AT&T. Yeah, I thought you said you was with AT&T. All right, Richard, we'll go with you. You to name the movies. Tell us about Chocolate Kiss.
Chocolate Kiss. That's a story that actually was thought about. I can't even take the credit for it because, like I said, my business partner, Melissa Talbot, Nate Talbot, and Mike Jeffers came up with the idea for the movie. So they asked me to write it. So we actually started writing it in 2014. We did not do it. We did not start filming until 2019.
Yeah, it's a process. People think it's so easy to do movies. Yeah. Right. Everybody think it's easy to do movies. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, so we sat on it for a while.
Okay.
Melissa and myself began to pick up other projects and work on other things. So by the end of 2018, we said, hey, we're ready. It's time to go ahead and pick this up and do something with it. Okay. So we sit and we go over the script again, and it's your average. I mean, we didn't do nothing real tricky with it. It's your average love story. You know, we didn't want to make
she
it.
said beautiful.
Thank you. We didn't want to make it add no bells and whistles. It wasn't about trying to see how we can trick their mind or anything. It was just your simple love story.
Okay. We want you to go ahead and introduce the trailer, and we're going to play the trailer.
Okay. The trailer is Chocolate Kiss, and it's out now.
Let them know where they can check it out.
Streaming on pretty much all media. Amazon.
Tubi,
YouTube TV.
Oh, it's on YouTube TV? So with YouTube TV, how do that work? You got to pay?
How about we just let the distributor distribute it out, and we just, I think YouTube TV, you do have to subscribe to it.
I don't know.
Yeah, Urban Flix is out on Urban Flix. That's a new platform as well.
Okay.
Like I said, Google Play, just about all platforms is on. You can find it.
All right. We're going to check out the trailer right quick and then come back and talk about movies.
Give me the word and we will set you up on a blind date.
I don't date anyone.
Okay, but would you consider at least going out on one date?
I'm not lonely.
Ashley.
Every time we go out, you guys end up talking about me and my relationships.
Yeah, because you don't have one.
What about Dallas?
What about Dallas? He's taking out a different woman every week. I don't have time for a relationship. With all your women, you don't have time for me, and I'm definitely not making time for you.
That's different. They don't mean nothing to me. Maybe, but you do. All I'm asking for is a chance to prove myself to you. And I want to do it the right way. What's wrong? I see you drinking.
Yeah, I am drinking. You know what? Don't call me again.
I mean, you coming way out of left field.
I trusted you, and I believe that you changed. I don't ever want to see you again. How you deal with the pressure? How you gonna fall when times get hard? Survival of the fittest, yeah, you gotta be tough. Gotta stand on your own, times get rough. How you deal with the pressure?
Why she break up with you?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Just like I said, I don't know. I just want her back.
Never know who you can trust.
You two look so happy together. You can't tell me that you weren't happy.
We had something special. I'm not in love with you.
We back up. That was Chocolate Kiss. Richard
Yes, sir.
Bass. Who else? Melissa.
Melissa Talbot. Tanja, the shoe lady, Ayers.
Oh, yeah. Tanja.
And Mike Jeffers.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Ed Donaldson.
Ed Donaldson was the lead male.
Okay.
Christian Clark, lead female.
And, and I saw somebody who was the star in the movie to me. Miles Dixon, the way he walked down that hallway. See, y'all look at different things. I see, when I seen him, I said, that's the next Denzel, me and him, Yeah, because I was in the movie. I was just in a movie the other day. I
Absolutely.
was. So which movie you like best? Dear Future Husband or Chocolate Kiss? What'd you say? Shut up, Sean. Don't be answering no questions like that.
They're both great movies.
Well, I like Dear Future Husband because I was in it.
You could have been a guy like Miles Dixon walking on the cross.
Well, we'll do that next movie.
Well, yeah.
You make sure you put me in. Where everybody be like, oh, there goes Sean.
I think I have you horseback riding or hanging from the helicopter.
Sad.
Something to show your athletic side. So.
Yeah, nah. There you go. I could be somebody's stunt double. There you go. Wow.
We get somebody do the break dance and just once you get them spinning on the floor.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Right. So what's in the future for you and Melissa and y'all company? What y'all got coming up?
Well, we're in the process right now of turning Entangled.
Into a movie.
Okay,
that's a good look.
So there's a lot of discussions going on, and hopefully we can have it. We can have it going by starting shooting by late October.
Okay, of this year.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh, the script is done.
Okay.
I got with.
Have you cast yet?
We're looking at starting to probably put that out really soon.
Do you want to give out a number where people can reach you or email? How can people reach you?
Well, people can probably start submitting to M&R Casting. That's M&R Casting at gmail.com.
Okay.
But yeah. Melissa,
you need to give that out again. You said it so quick. I didn't catch it.
Because I got to make sure that's the right one.
Then look it up and then come back and tell us. Please do that. Please do that.
Because Melissa going to be like, Richard, I'm going to kill you.
You're right. You gave out the wrong information. And that happens sometimes.
We're going to put an announcement out really soon regarding it.
Okay.
Regarding casting.
Okay.
Probably within the next week or two.
All right, look it up, and then we'll go, Mr. Don V. What can we expect from you in 2022?
Good question, because I don't even know what to expect.
So, okay.
Yeah, because, I'm mostly retired.
Right.
I wrote something like 630 reviews.
Wow.
And I've kind of run out of things to say.
Okay.
And, you start repeating yourself. And you're saying, geez, this review sounds familiar already. Mm-hmm. So, I'm just taking a break. I may come back at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But for right now, there'll be an occasional...
He needs some paper. Yeah. Right. Trying to do it quietly. Go ahead.
Yeah. So there might be an occasional thing on my blog.
Okay.
But, I'm doing some freelance work.
Okay. Do you want to give out the blog information? Or
it's The Cranky Critic.
Okay.
So they just have to
Google it,
and they'll find me.
Okay.
And it's not updated all that often.
Okay.
So it's been updated, maybe 2 times, 3 times this year.
Okay.
But we'll see what the future brings.
Okay. Cool. Richard, did you find that yet, or I got to stall a few more minutes?
Actually correct. It is M&R Casting.
Okay. All right, she's going to put it up. Right.
But, yeah, we will be posting really soon what we're looking for the casting.
Okay.
So that's what's coming up in the future. But I do have another script that's done. And
are you going to give out that name or not yet?
I can give out that name.
Okay,
that name is called Through the Eyes of Her Father.
Okay, and what is that about?
It's a whirlwind of things.
This is a good question. What is your dream movie to do? If you had unlimited budget to do whatever you want to right here in Detroit, what would the movie be about?
That would be it. That's one.
That's one.
Wow. That's my baby right now.
Okay.
And that's the one we're waiting because I want the right budget because I want to make sure everything is done right with it. Mm-hmm. It got a little racial undertone to it, but I came with that idea. That idea came to me back in 2007.
Wow.
It came to me in 2007. I tossed around doing a book from it. Mm-hmm. So I started as a book. And Tanita Johnson, she started looking at it and editing it for me.
Okay.
So I said, okay, let me push this to the side. I waited. Mm-hmm. Then I said, okay, I'm going to turn it into a script. So last year, during the pandemic, I had already started it. and meeting with. Sometimes, some people like doing things by themselves, but sometimes I realize that everything cannot be done just by yourself.
Right.
Sometimes you need a team of people. So I had a team with me, a writing team, which included Mike Jeffers, Rasheer Brooks, and it started off with Tanja Ayers. And we would sit and meet, outline the script, and go from there. But then at some point I got away. I went down to Jacksonville, Florida, got me a hotel room off the ocean, and just went ahead and tried to complete the movie. So it's still a few little things that has to be completed with it and changed, but for the most part, it's all done.
Okay, so who are some of the people who inspire you? I know we always talk about different stuff like that, so who inspire you?
One of the main writers right now, as far as in theater, that I would say has inspired me would be David Talbot.
Right.
I like his way of thinking, his creative way that he comes up with stories. I remember my first time, I met him a couple of times, but first time I had an opportunity to actually sit and talk with him and pick his brain. He had brought his play, Love in the Nick of Time, and it had Morris Chestnut,
Vivica Fox.
No,
she
Vivica
wasn't
Fox
in that
was
one?
not in there.
I thought she was in that one. See, my fault.
Morris Chestnut was in it. Avant was in there.
Okay, wow.
It was a couple more people. Terry Dexter, she was in there. But it was during one of in between the shows, we were sitting on the stage, and his musician was playing, just playing the keys, and we were talking. In the middle of us talking, he just said, stop right there. He said, play that again. And the musician, MD looked at him, he said, huh? He said, play that right there. And he just came up with a whole story. He said, yeah, I can see it. He said, I see it, Detroit streets. I see like the brick brownstones. He said, I can see the kids playing out in the streets, jump roping.
We got a caller. Hold on. Okay. Caller, you on the air?
Yes, is this the Laugh and Giggle show?
Yeah, must be Richard playing on the phone. Ain't got nothing else to do. Boy. Sad. Do you have a question for the guest, or are you just playing on the phone? That's how you do it.
I wasn't playing on the phone. No, I just wanted to, seriously, I just wanted to call and give a definite shout out to Richard Bass and tell him to keep doing what he's doing.
Appreciate it.
I love the work that he do. And is he planning on writing a book?
Yeah, I am. Like I said, the movie that I plan on doing within the next year or two, Through the Eyes of Her Father. I want to have that as a book. I was told I need to turn all my plays into books.
Well, yeah, everybody just said that. Yeah, and really, you could, yeah.
So it's just sitting down and
doing it.
It's easier to write a script for a movie and a play. Writing a book, you have to get more detailed and be more descriptive and everything. So my imagination to go there, but then when it gets down to writing it on paper, it's a whole different thing. I can think about it all day long.
Let's ask Richard a quick question. Richard, what's the last Detroit movie you done seen, sir?
The last Detroit movie I saw was what's that movie we saw? I can't think of the name of it.
Sad.
I was watching it.
Goodbye, Richard. Talk to you when you get back in Detroit. Bye. Hang up on that guy. That's how you do it. Wow. Okay. What was we talking about?
No, it's just
I forgot. See, he made me forget.
That's that old man name.
Yes, it is. I'm not ashamed. I don't care. Talk trash.
Embrace it.
Hey, I'm cool with it. 50. I'm proud to be 50. Okay, go ahead and finish telling people about the book and the movie and all that. And who inspired you? See, that was the question.
That was the question. But I mean, it's pretty much done. But like I said, I just like David Talbert's way of how he creates and how it pops up. Sometimes that happens to me. I can hear a song, and I can get a whole story or a concept based off of one song. Then I can drive. I can start hearing the characters' voices and coming up with storylines.
Okay, cool.
Based off
cool.
of it, so.
All right. Mr. David, Mr. Don, I could ask you who inspired you back in the day. What made you go into acting?
Well, I have to blame a nun.
Okay.
That I went to a Catholic school.
Okay.
And in first grade,
wow,
the nun that I had, Sister Rayella Marie, was chosen to teach a class on the original educational TV station before PBS.
Okay,
came
see,
around. So,
before we we
Yep.
know PBS, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So this was Channel 56 when it was run by the Detroit Public Schools in the Archdiocese of Detroit, and I think Wayne State had something to do with it. And so it really was just educational television.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, back in the late 50s, early 60s, my mother took a Spanish class. Watching Channel 56.
Wow.
So when I was in first grade, my teacher was asked to host a music show. So she selected me and another student to come in. I was, I think, Mr. C on the musical scale.
Okay, wow.
So my whole one line in this half-hour show was singing, I am Mr. C. That was it. And, you know, I'm sitting around looking at the TV studio. Of course, it was ancient by today's standards.
Right.
Thinking, you know, this was fun. Maybe I could get into this.
Wow.
And so that kind of got me on the road. You know, then I was involved in, you know, every play in high school.
Right. Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. We're going to go to those 2 breaks. We could do those real quick and then come back with the last questions and close up. Ghetto Dreaming and 9 Stacks. Is it working or? Oh, okay. Take your time. Take your time.
No pressure.
Right.
Heartbreak, can I help you?
Hi, I was calling to find out how I could become a Lyft driver.
Hey, man. Which one you like?
Hey, man. I like this one.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
You got the job.
But I want to use it for Lyft driving, so I need something cheap. Something I can pay off quick. No car, no more profit. Where y'all going? We don't get off till 6.
Man, we about to go cash these checks. You can't do that. You can't just go on the system. What's your routing number?
No, man. I don't want direct deposit. I told you I need cash. Cash.
Man, that's a lot of money.
7 racks.
$9,000? Hell yeah, I'm down. What is that, like wire fraud?
You can buy a Corvette with that money. You can even get icy with that money.
Yeah, I like to report some thefts. Yeah, one of my employees stole.
got to shout out my boy Steve Horn. He got the movie 9 Stacks. We don't know what streaming service it's going to be on, but it's coming out one day. And then we got my movie that, just pray for me, y'all. I told my friend, he thought it was easy making a movie, and we shot a lot of footage. The audio came out terrible. Mm. And I told him, I said, you rushing. It's no rush. You know, so now he trying to give me more stuff to do. I'm like, let's do a read-through. I don't want to do a read-through. I'm like, that's how you supposed to do stuff. But, you know, sometimes you could try to yell at people, and just sometimes you sit back and say, all right, whenever you ready, do whatever.
Yep.
All right. All right. Any closing remarks before we get ready to close out? No shout outs? You don't do shout outs?
Nope, I have nobody to
shout out to all the magazines you done wrote for. You're supposed to say, hey,
well,
what up?
Well, you know, I always work for Between the Lines.
Yeah.
So, you know,
you still doing that or no?
It's been a few years.
Okay. I grab one every now and then. I was so happy when you put me in there the very first time. He put me in his magazine a long time ago.
Well, but that's how you and I met.
Yeah.
And
you know, I sent the press release out. And
yep.
I was like, oh, you got church folks in here.
We had some very good conversations.
And people did call, and I got... You know, and I tell people, you got to put a press release out there.
Right.
People done got lazy now.
Well, and part of the problem, too, though, is that you don't know who to send them to anymore.
Yeah, that's another thing. You know, at least you honest about that is true.
Right. All of my contacts are gone.
Wow.
Everybody that I dealt with in media across the state, there's not one single person left.
Wow.
And so I understand why theaters have a tough time deciding who to send stuff out to because it changes every 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, if they haven't downsized somebody, you know, they just put somebody in who has no concept but you know,
what's
the
going on. Yeah, that's another thing. So. All right, Richard, shout outs real quick.
Shout out to my wife and kids.
I'm hating. I'm a hater.
You know, if I don't do that, I'll be.
So you won't be going home today.
Oh, okay.
Business partner Melissa Talbot.
What up, Melissa? I gotta get Melissa on the show.
Partner. Yeah, you get her on the show.
I had Mike on the show. Mike did Mike. Good. Yeah, all right. This is a tough one. Is he finished? I don't know. He ain't got all day. We ain't got all day.
And you finished? Don't ask the question.
No, he taking all night. Who else you want to shout out real quick?
I want to give shouts out to Grandpa Sean P. Entertainment.
See. Yeah, okay. Top 3 rappers.
Top 3 rappers. You know, I'm not even into rap like that.
Okay, what's your favorite genre of music real quick? I ain't got all night for you.
R&B.
Top 3 R&B singers.
I'm gonna put. Let's go with Lettucey.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Avery Sunshine.
Okay.
And
he taking all day, Mr. Don. Your top 3 artists of all time. Don't matter.
I mean, you're not going to ask me about my favorite rap artist?
Nah, definitely not.
Well, actually good, because my interest in popular music ended in about 1979.
Wow, who was that?
Well, you know, I was growing up, I was into Motown, I was into the Beatles, I was into, you know, the different
You
rap
dab
groups.
around. Yeah, you dab around.
You know, and I like classical music.
Okay.
I like folk music.
All right, now I want to know your top 3 artists. That's all I want to know.
Let's see. I would probably have to go with someone like Carole King.
Okay. I know who Carole King is. You throwing it out there like I don't know who Carole.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Well, and then
Go ahead.
I love the Beatles.
Okay, I know who the Beatles are.
And yeah, I was a big Motown fan.
Okay.
I probably have more Motown collections than anything else. Beatles come kind of close.
Okay.
So I'm not even sure who I would say.
Oh, from Motown.
I just put them all on because I love the girl groups.
Okay.
So I'll at least narrow it down.
The Supremes.
The Supremes.
Okay.
And, yeah.
All right, Richard, top 3 movies, and don't name none of your Detroit movies. Top 3 movies.
Top 3 of all time?
Yeah.
Any time?
There you go, taking all
what's
night.
Love got, listen.
What's love got to do? Go ahead.
What's love got to do with it?
Okay.
Jackson American Dream. That was a TV. I love that one.
Okay.
And it's a toss-up between Temptation and 5 Heartbeats.
Okay, I like the 5 Heartbeats. I definitely like that. Because then I saw the behind the making of it. That was a good documentary about that movie. All right, top 3 movies.
Well, I'm a big Clint Eastwood fan.
Okay,
so
which one?
Dirty Harry.
Okay.
And then also Harold and Maude.
I don't even know what that is. Okay.
It's a love story between an old lady and a young boy.
With Clint Eastwood?
No.
Oh, see, all right then.
Yep.
Okay. And what's your third movie? I like Gran Torino by.
I like Gran Torino.
Yeah, I like Gran Torino by Clint Eastwood.
Clint's got a new movie coming out.
Oh wow!
Pretty
This
soon.
last one was and all that. Yeah. Okay.
So we'll see. You know?
All right, Richard. Favorite episode of Good Times?
Penny. With the iron.
Okay, with the iron. All right, Don. Good Times. Did you watch that?
I watched Good Times.
Okay, so what's your favorite episode of Good Times?
You know, but it's probably been 30 years since I've seen it.
Oh, wow. But you did watch it.
I did watch
okay.
it.
We'll keep on going.
Faithfully every week.
Okay. Favorite episode of The Jeffersons? Richard.
Favorite episode? Shoot. Jefferson was a good show. I don't got a favorite episode.
Okay. Did you watch The Jeffersons?
Oh, all the time.
Okay.
All the
What's
time.
your favorite episode?
Again, I don't really have a favorite one because you sit there and you laugh at them
Y'all
all.
playing. Okay. Richard, favorite sex position?
Laying down.
Okay. Don.
Now that I'm getting older, and
Right,
the
right,
hips
right,
are going and the knees are going, anything that doesn't cause pain.
Right. That's what somebody else said before. All right. Best actor, Richard.
Best actor, it's gonna be Denzel.
Okay, best actor.
You know, I'd probably have to go with Denzel too.
Wow. What's your favorite movie of his?
Too many.
You can name one. Go ahead. Best actress.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Angela Bassett.
Best actress.
Meryl Streep.
Okay. Yeah, she's good. Yeah, she's good. Worst job you ever had?
You know, I've only had a few jobs. So the worst one was probably working at the state fair.
Okay. Worst job you ever had?
Working for security for that grocery store, which I'm not going to say the name of, on Finkel and Grand River for one day.
Finkel and Grand River. Finkel, I'm trying to picture it. No, I'm trying to picture it. Wow. You should name it. You should name it.
One day.
All right, real quick. Last book you read. Don.
I should know this.
Richard, last book you read.
What was Miles' book name?
Oh yeah, okay.
The last one we did.
The Carter, wasn't it something about Jay-Z? Yeah, the book of Carter. Okay, all right. I'm not even gonna ask you this. Power or Snowfall? See, you don't even know nothing about that. You like, what is that? Right.
I'm gonna go with Snowfall.
Okay, Snowfall.
I'm gonna go with Snowfall.
And I don't even want to take a guess.
Right, don't even worry about it. It's a TV show 50 Cent's got, and then Snowfall is John Singleton. He's a filmmaker.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what it is.
All right. Best TV show theme song?
The Golden Girls.
Oh, yeah. All right, Richard.
The Golden Girls.
Golden Girls, there you go. You just copying off of him.
Yeah, look. All right. The old version and the remake.
There you go. I want to thank y'all for coming down. My co-host, she didn't make it, her power, so she got to make it up to me because I sure was expecting some food. But now I'm going to go down to the Rib and Soul Fest. I want to thank the worst engineer in the world. No, the great one. And then the trainer, what's your name? Give out your name real quick. I should have asked him, but I'll get him. What's your name? Ramsey. We got to get him on here. All right, real quick, Richard, before we get out, Tyler Perry or Dolomite? What would you say? That's a terrible.
He has that bad wig.
Hey, Don, do you know who Dolomite is?
Oh, I know who Tyler Perry is.
Oh, you don't know who Dolomite is? Wow. Google Dolomite when you get home. And then text me, say, okay, Sean, I'm woke.
Is he serious?
Right. Thank y'all. Check y'all out next week. Till next time, Laugh and Giggle Show. Next week, we out. Peace.
Thanks, Sean.
Thanks, Sean.